Hi, I'm Andrea. Thanks for joining me today. This is A View for All. So today I'm going to teach you how to do a tree. And it's just going to be a basic, typical tree. The colors I'll be using are red, blue, and yellow, and then black and white. And we're going to start out with our tapered brush. And that's just a round tapered brush. You're going to dip this into water. Once you dip it into water, you're going to mix the water in with your black. You want to mix it into the black so that you can have a nice fluid black color. The paint will spread much easier if you mix some water into the black. It just gives it a little more fluidity so that you can go a little bit further when you're pulling your brush up straight. So we're going to start out with one side of the tree. So we'll start out at the base, and it always goes wider at the base. And as I come up, I'm twisting my brush back and forth. This gives me a natural tree shape because they are not perfectly straight in nature. They meander, they go back and forth, they're a little bit craggly. And then I'm going to come up from the other side, rolling the brush back and forth, and then it goes out to this side. Then you can fill in your trunk, and if you need to make it wider anywhere, because remember, trunks usually go wider at the base and then smaller as it goes up to the branches. So branches always start out wider and get smaller and smaller. So we're just kind of filling in with that liquid black. Now, as we get closer to the top, trees usually Y off from each other. So we're going to go in this direction and then in that direction. Then, where these branches come off, they're going to be much, much thicker at the base where they connect and then get thinner. So as I come up, I'm going to continue to go back and forth and then thicken where it joins. And if you need more water, add more water into your black. So it's going to come up, meander over. Just choose a point halfway down your branch to break away and Y off again. So I go up halfway and then kind of break away while I'm twisting and pulling. And as you get to the end, softly pull the brush away from the canvas so that your line gets thinner at the end. It works better if your paint has a lot of a liquid consistency. It'll spread much easier. So I'm coming up over here, back and forth, over here, back and forth. Come up here. This needs to be widened as it joins the base of the trunk. Back and forth. Now, as you start coming up higher, it's not going to be all black. You're going to mix in some red into your liquid black. It's going to give you kind of like a maroonish burgundy color. With this, you're going to start Ying off into smaller branches. And if you need to, you can switch to a smaller brush. If you feel more comfortable with a small brush, you can use a smaller brush for this part. Now, you're going to rinse your brush off. Then you're going to mix yellow and some red. This is going to give you an orange color. With the orange color, you're going to come up the tree. This is going to mix in with your wet paint. So we're just depositing a little bit of that orange highlight into the tree. Okay. And then up on some of the branches here and there. I'm using this color to break off and do a few smaller branches at the top too. Now you're going to rinse your brush. And we're going to mix white with some blue. And with this color, we're going to put in a shadow. If you're happy with your tree this way, by all means, you can leave it like this. But we're going to add in a shadow on the opposite side. So if you concentrate the orange on this side where the sun would be hitting it, the opposite side, you want to go down with this blue color. And that blue, you're pulling it over into your trunk just to break that color up a little bit. And then up on these bigger ones, bigger branches, a little bit of blue. And it is going to mix in with your black, and that's what you want. And bring this up onto some of your branches, because some of those will have some shadow in them. This is wherever the shadow side is of your branch, this is going to be on that side. Now you can switch to a smaller brush, and I'm going to go back into that orange color. I actually need to mix up a little more, so yellow and red with some water in it. And with this, we're going to go at the very tops and add all little tiny little offshoots at the very top of your tree. So it looks like the sun is just hitting the very tops of your tree. Wieing off till they get smaller and smaller and smaller. And if you want to pick up just yellow to really highlight a couple of them, that really gives it a really nice sunlit look at the very top. And that is how you do a quick tree to add to your painting. You can add a bunch of them or just a few of them, but this is a tree without any kind of shrubbery on it, so it would be like a winter tree with the sun hitting it. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember to like and comment and subscribe. Every little bit helps my channel so much, and I really appreciate it, so thank you. Have a wonderful day.